Bismillah. So there's this ex-Muslim I was talking to for a while. He doesn't call himself an ex-Muslim because he has a life, but sadly he doesn't know like a lot about Islam and basic Islamic concepts, which is what I wanted to find out. I made a video on him if you want to check it out. So I don't know how it came up, but he made this point. Like he was like, I'm open-minded and all that stuff, so keep that in mind. He said a lot of Muslims don't know this for obvious reasons, and I was like, okay, let me see what this thing that that all other Muslims don't know for obvious reasons, what it is. And he was like, oh yeah, there was this the civil war of the caliphate that happened because of the Quran interpretations. So basically the claim he was making was the civil war that happened between the Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was because the different factions had different interpretations of the Quran, and then they were like, yep, we're gonna fight. And that's a lie. Why a lot of people don't know this, because it's not even true. And so he was basically referring to the first fitna, Sayyidina Ali and was on one side, and Sayyidina Muawiyah was on the other side, and it had nothing to do with the interpretation of the Quran. It was for totally different reasons, and I told him that, and he was like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, he didn't I also mentioned to him, I was like, you're saying that you're open-minded, but you're saying that at the same time you're making these claims that you're assuming that Muslims are hiding these facts from other people. I mean, what kind of an open-minded person would think that? You have bias against Muslims. You think that people are hiding things from other people, and when in fact it's just something that never happened. The fact that he thought that Muslims were hiding this thing that never even happened. This is more about him. So yeah, I told him that. I was like, you're saying that you're an open-minded person, but here you are making these assumptions that are not even factual. It's not right. So if you're an honest person, maybe you'd ask first, hey, do Muslims know this? Maybe is it even true? If you're just saying things that, oh, Muslims didn't know this, and Muslims are hiding this from other Muslims because for obvious reasons, and it's like something that never occurred, that just shows that the kind of biased person that you are, and that's not being open-minded. And a lot of these ex-Muslims, they're like that. They have biases, but they pretend to be objective and unbiased and open-minded, but they have this clear bias against Islam, and that's one thing I just wanted to share. Assalamu alaikum.